They say it's a big rich town. I just come from the poorest part. Legal or illegal, baby, I gotta make it. What's up? What's up? This is Ty. Tonight was the season finale of one of my favorite shows. I'm talking about Power. This is season 3, episode 10. In My Best Interest was the name of tonight's episode, and man, it was good. But I'm gonna let you know right now, if you have not watched tonight's episode, pause this and go watch it because I'm about to spoil it. I'm about to spoil it all. Okay, let's kick it off right with Greg. We see Greg. We know Greg is on a mission in this episode, and I like that character. I like the Greg, but you know, Greg made a few mistakes tonight. So, as we seen in last week's episode, we know Tommy kills Ruiz. Greg is the one who set it up where Ruiz would have this meeting and recorded Ruiz. But the problem is that audio that Greg retrieved from Ruiz's body, that wasn't legal. He didn't have, the law has a lot of little steps in it. That was an illegal recording, so he wouldn't be able to use that in court anyway. But Greg finds out on this audio that Tommy and Ghost killed Lobos, and he also hears Tommy killing Ruiz. But he can't use this, so he's telling his friend, he's like, well, listen, yeah, I can get to the one who has more to lose. So he decides to confront Ghost. Pulls Ghost over, a little stop and frisk. And he's like, yeah, I know that you are Ghost. And I know that you and Tommy killed Lobos, and I know that Tommy killed Ruiz. And guess what? You need to give me something. I can save you and help you because I know you got a family, yada yada yada. And he's like, listen, and Angela's back with me now. That's what he was doing. Angela's back with me now, and she's gonna give you up just like how she did me. She'll do the same to you. So he's trying to plant something in Ghost's head, like, yeah, and I got your girl back, and I'm hitting that again because he said, something like, yeah, Angela, she's let me back in. She's opened up and she let me back in. Real shady stuff right there. So he's like, yeah, so you might want to make a deal with me. But Ghost is like, listen, if you had something, I would be arrested. You wouldn't be coming to me with this. Get out of here with this. So, Greg, that was a kind of a G move right there. But now Greg he takes it a step further. He decides he wants to have a meeting with Mike, and he's, brings Mike over to his place, and this is where things go wrong. He's telling Mike what happened, and he's telling Mike he believes Angela is the leak, and that, Angela, they can get her, they can catch her. He's got all this proof. And then the phone rings. He takes his phone call, and it ties everything together, and it ties out. Shows that Mike is actually the leak, which we knew anyway. But this is what makes me upset with Greg. Instead of you just keeping it cool, you want to get all Matlock or Columbo and confront the mole right there in his face. The man is desperate. There's no telling what he's going to do. If he's the leak and he's dealing with somebody like Lobos, you don't think he's going to hurt you? So he's like, yeah, it was you. You're the leak. And Mike is like, listen, the guy threatened my family, so I had to do what he said. He's like, listen, we can still set Angela up because look what she did to you. We can get your reputation back. Now, Greg, you should have played along with that. But here he goes. He's like, nah, what's going to happen? You're going to turn yourself in, or I'm going to turn you in. We're going to do this thing the right way. And I knew this was going to happen. I said, yeah, he's going to get killed tonight. I knew Greg was going to get killed because it just... You don't do that. You don't No. You were supposed to call him out in the office, surrounded by a whole bunch of officers. That way he couldn't pull a gun out on you. So now, when Mike pulls the gun out on Greg, Greg is like, you don't want to do this. Put the gun down. This makes you no better than Lobos. Listen, all that moral stuff, that's out the window. This is a desperate man here. He's not going for that. So he kills Greg, shoots him, pow, pow. What a scene. I was like, oh, Greg, damn. So rest in peace, Greg. We won't be seeing you next season. It was nice seeing you, but you're gone now. And I'm going to miss him because I did enjoy that character. But This is how it goes. Yeah, so I mean that scene, I'm just like, Greg, did you really think you were gonna convince this man? And you see Greg like trying to grab the gun. No, Greg, fail, epic fail, epic fail. So that leads to now, um, Greg being the one that everybody thinks is the leak because the evidence is at his house and the cell phone, and so they're saying that he was the inside man, which we all know that's not true, and it's just terrible. And Angela's looking all distraught now that Greg is dead. Just really unfortunate. But Greg, stupid, 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 stupid move. And let me go back a little bit. Let's go back to, did y'all catch tonight when Ghost entered Greg's home and he's looking for evidence or whatever, and he sees the bra and panties, and I'm like, now how do you know that's Angela's bra and panties? But he's looking like this bra looks familiar. Then what? How crazy it is! She comes opening the door. Greg, are you here? So that confirmed it. Yep, Ghost, your girl is messing around with Greg again. She's back with Greg. Well, she was back with Greg. I thought that was a funny scene, but I'm like, Ghost, you can't be in your feelings. She was your side piece anyway. You know, come on. What you expect? But speaking of stupid, 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 as I said earlier, that damn Tariq is getting on my nerves. He's really got him, you know, I guess I got to lay off him because he's a kid, but I mean, come on. Now he's palling around with Kanan. They're in D.C., whatever have you. Kanan has tricked him into dropping off this package. He drops off this package to this shady character. The shady character turns out to be supposedly an undercover cop. And they pretend to arrest Tariq. And I'm like, Tariq, come on. Then you see who? Jukebox, played wonderfully by Anika Nani Rose. And I knew, this is what I like about the show. I like how they bring the characters right on back, because we saw her in the top of the season, the first 2 episodes, I believe, and then we saw her in this finale. And I'm like, wait a minute. And we see that they tried to scare Tariq and saying, well, if you don't tell, you're going to jail, whatever. But he passed that test because he didn't snitch. He didn't say anything. So 50 Cent's like, yeah, you're hard. So they have Tariq. They're giving him scissor and all lean or whatever you call that stuff. They got him back at Jukebox's place back out there in D.C. or Maryland, wherever they are. And she's still so cold and cruel. She's telling Kanan, she's like, so we still going with the plan, right? He's like, you know, you didn't tell me this Ghost is like rich nightclub money and all that. She's like, we gonna get his money and we gonna kill his son. We still going with the plan, right? And it kind of seems like now Kanan is having second thoughts. Like, I don't think he wants to kill Tariq anymore. But she reminded him. She's like, no, remember what the plan is. We gonna kill him. We gonna get his money, and then we gonna hurt him in his heart too by killing his son. So we see them with Tariq, and it really pisses me off. I'm like, damn, Tariq. Y'all ain't teach this boy nothing. You don't know this guy. What are you doing? Okay. Then we go to Milan and Tommy, and we see Milan telling Tommy, we're not going to kill Ghost just yet. Let's let him make this deal with Karen and her father at the club, and the minute that's done, bang, 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 then we're gonna put him on ice. So we go to that scene at Club Truth. Everybody's looking nice. Everybody's having a great time. And I'm like, something is up here. I know Tommy's not going to really betray Ghost. So I love this scene. You see where Ghost signs the contract with with Karen and her father. And then Milan is like, we need to talk. And Ghost is like, we ain't got to talk about anything. And you see Ghost pull out his gun. And Milan is like, you really think you're going to get away with this? And he's like, look around. I got people on your people, Milan. I'm a step ahead of you. So finally, Ghost has kind of stepped ahead of Milan. He's one step ahead of Milan. And we saw Tommy speaking with Milan's sidekick saying, aren't you tired of being humiliated by him? So they kind of work their magic. Nobody can be trusted. So we see... My favorite scene was that woman as she's trying to approach Milan and Ghost. and we see Ghost's wife come right up, and she's like, "Don't even try it, bitch." That was funny. That Tasha. That was funny. That was really funny. And so we see Tommy and Ghost bang bang shoot him up, kill Milan, and get rid of Milan. Good riddance. I was sick of him. So now it looks like Ghost, you're free. You're out. Tommy gets what he wants, you get what you want. But oh no, no, no. Tommy's like, we still gonna be pushing drugs and stuff. In truth, he think he's out, but he ain't really out. You see, because Tommy still has some bitterness towards Ghost. So, there's still some behind, everybody's still betraying each other. It's just crazy. We also see, let's go on back to Tariq and Kanan, and we see he's playing PlayStation, Xbox, whatever he's playing, and he's leaning, and he passes out, and then they take a picture of him, and they send this picture to Tasha. So they have Tariq, and it looks like they're doing some type of ransom, and so when Tasha calls to tell Ghost what's going on, before they cut to the scene, we see Angela prancing into Club Truth, and here come old Ghost, a fool in love, running up to her. "Baby, I love you, I miss you, I never meant to hurt you, yakety yak, blah, blah, blah." And what happens? Angela cuffs him, and she tells him he's under arrest for the murder of Greg. You see that? Because earlier, Angela went back to the house, to Greg's house, and she lifted fingerprints. Remember, Ghost went into Greg's apartment. So now she thinks that Ghost killed Greg. So the mole is really technically still on the loose. So what a cliffhanger. We don't know what's going to happen to Tariq. We see Ghost getting arrested. We see Karen shaking her head. We see Dre next to Karen, like, So it was like clever writing. I like how they brought Jukebox back. I like how they tied it into, they have Ghost and Tasha's son. What are they going to do? Are they going to kill Tariq? Are they going to get the ransom? That's going to be crazy. I'm already ready for next season. Well, now we got to wait. You got to wait till next season. Also, can somebody tell me, where's Keisha? Where's Lala? There's a lot of things unanswered. They didn't tell us about that. But I thought tonight's episode was really well done. It gave you just enough. It kept you going. I was at the screen like, yo! When she arrested him, I was like, wow, I didn't see that coming. I kind of knew Greg was going to get killed tonight. I kind of felt that one. But I didn't see Ghost getting arrested. I really didn't see that. So tell me what your thoughts. Did you enjoy it? Some people told me they thought this show should have been 2 hours tonight. No, I think it was just right. I think it was just enough. And we're just going to have to wait till next season. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts. Did you like this season? Did you like the season finale? I surely did. Thank you for watching. Check out my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Thank you for the text messages. Thank you for the emails that I receive about my channel. I do appreciate it. My channel is the little engine that could. It's slowly growing, and I do appreciate it. That's it for now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. Be blessed.